Hi students, welcome back to today's class. Hope you all are well at home and you are practicing mathematics regularly. So let's start from exercise 7.6 and the first sum is given, solve, and the fractions are given 2 upon 3 plus 1 upon 7. Okay? So as I have already told in my last class that if you are having different denominator, we will use the different method. So which method will you have to apply here? First you have to take the LCM of its denominator, that is LCM of 3 and 7. Okay. So 3 ones are 3, 7 again. These are the factors. So the LCM of 3 and 7 will be 3 into 7 into 1 into 1. That comes 3 sevens are 21. Okay. So the LCM is 21 here. So now here the fractions are given. One is 2 upon 3 and the other is 1 upon 7. See here in denominator it is 3. So at first we have to make the denominator same. For this, which method will you apply here? At first we have to make the denominator 21. Okay, as our LCM is 21 here. So which number should we have to take so as to get 21? Definitely 7. 7 3s are 21. So 2 upon 3 can also be written as, in 2 upon 3 we can multiply both numerator and denominator by the same number. So the fraction comes 7 2s are 14 and 7 3s are 21. Okay. Similarly for the next one, here in denominator it is 7. So which number should we have to take so as to get 21? 3. 3 sevens are 21. So 1 upon 7 can also be written as, for this you have to multiply both numerator and denominator by this number, that is 3. So we will get 3 ones are 3 and 3 sevens are 21. Now see, both the denominators are same here. Okay. Now we can easily add them. Now in place of 2 upon 3 we can write 14 upon 21 as its equivalent fraction. Similarly for 1 upon 7 again we can write 3 upon 21 as its equivalent fraction. Okay. Now we can write, we have got 14 upon 21 and 3 upon 21. So in place of 2 upon 3 we can write 14 upon 21, then plus sign, then 3 upon 21. So here we are getting both the denominators are same. So for LCM we have to take the number itself, that is 21. Now for numerator we have to put the value simply, then plus sign, then again 3. So the answer comes 14 plus 3, 17 upon 21. This will be the method. Okay. Now we move to question number G. See, here two fractions are given and we have to subtract them up. Okay. So here the first denominator is 4 and the second denominator is 3. At first you have to find the LCM of 4 and 3. So 2 2s are 4, 3, 2 1s are 2, 3, 3, 1, 1. These are the factors. So for LCM you have to multiply them. Okay. So 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12. Okay. So the LCM is 12 here. So at first we have to make both the denominators same. For this we have to take the first fraction. Here it is 3 upon 4 and in denominator it is 4 make both the denominator same. That means 12. So which number should we have to take so as to get 12? 4 3 is 12. So 3. So 3 upon 4 can also be written as, we can multiply both numerator and denominator by the same number. So we have to take 3 here. So 9 upon 12. Okay. Now for the second fraction. In second fraction the denominator is 3 and we have to make it 12. So which number should we have to take? So has to get 12. 4. 3 4 is 12. So in 1 upon 3 we have to multiply both numerator and denominator by 4. So 4 1s are 4. 4 3s are 12. 4 upon 12. Okay. Now in place of 3 upon 4 we can write 9 upon 12. And in place of 1 upon 3 we can write 4 upon 12. As they are equivalent fractions. Okay. So the first one is 9 upon 12 and the second one is 4 upon 12. Now we have to take the LCM of these two 12, that is the number itself, 12 only. Now for numerator we have to take the same value, minus sign, again 4. So 9 minus 4 comes 5 upon 12. We cannot reduce this fraction, so these will be the answer. Okay. And the remaining sums of question number 1 will be your homework. You will try at home. Now we move to the next question. Now question number 2. Shorita bought 2 upon 5 meter of ribbon and Lolita 3 upon 4 meter of ribbon. What is the total length of the ribbon they bought? So here Shorita bought 2 upon 5 meter of ribbon. And Lolita bought 3 upon 4 meter of ribbon. Now the question is, what is the total length of the ribbon they bought? What is the total length? Total length of the ribbon that they bought. That means we have to add them up. So for answer, the total length of the ribbon they bought equals to 2 upon 5 meter plus 3 upon 4 meter. Okay. 2 upon 5 meter plus 3 upon 4 meter. Okay. Now see here, both the denominators are different. So at first you have to take the LCM of its denominator. So LCM of 5 and 4, 5 1s are 5, 4. So 5 into 2 into 2. The LCM comes 5 into 2 into 2. That means 5 2s are 10, 10 2s are 20. So at first we have to make same denominator. In first one fraction the denominator is 5. So by which number should we have to multiply so as to get 20? 5 4s are 20. So 2 upon 5 can also be written as by multiplying both numerator and denominator by the same number. 4 2s are 8, 4 5s are 20. So 8 upon 20 for the first fraction. Now for the second fraction. In second fraction, In denominator it is 4. So which number should we have to take so as to get 20? 4 5s are 20. So the number will be 5. So in numerator and denominator of 3 upon 4, you have to multiply it by 5. So 5 3s are 15 and 5 4s are 20. That means 15 upon 20. 15 upon 20 meter. Okay. Now, I am writing again 2 upon 5 plus 3 upon 4. 8 upon 20 plus 15 upon 20. So see, both the denominators are same. Okay. So we can write it like this. 20 in numerator 8 plus 5. 8 plus 5, that means 13 upon 20. So for answer, the total length of the ribbon they bought equals to 13 upon 20 meter. Okay, this will be the answer. Now we move to the next question. Question number 3 will be done by yourself. Now it is question number 4. Fill in the boxes. And the first question is box minus 5 upon 8 equal to 1 upon 4. That I have already told in my last class. If the first fraction is not given but the second fraction is given, in that case we'll add this fraction with second fraction. That means here we have to add these two fractions. That means with answer we have to add the second fraction. Okay. Now here both the denominators are not same. So we have to take its LCM. That means the LCM of 4 and 8. That comes 2 2s are 4, 2 4s are 8, again 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, again these are the factors. That means 2 into 2 comes 8. So for LCM it is 8. That means in each fraction you have to make both the denominators are 8. In first fraction in denominator it is 4. So by which number should we have to multiply so as to get 8? 4 2s are 8. So in numerator and denominator of 1 upon 4 we have to multiply both by 2. So 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are 8. So 1 upon 4 can also be written as 2 upon 8. Okay. Now for the second fraction, in denominator it is 8. So by which number should we have to multiply so as to get 8 itself? Definitely 1. That means we have to multiply both numerator and denominator by 1. After multiplying by 1 in both numerator and denominator, we will get the same fraction, that is 5 upon 8. Okay. Now we can easily calculate. So LCM will be 8. Now we have to put the numerator's value. So 5 plus 2 comes 7 upon 8. These will be the answer. So in the box, this will be 7 upon 8. Okay. Now we move to the next sum, that is question number C of 4. Here the first fraction is given and the second fraction is not given. In that case, I have already told you we have to subtract them. We have to subtract smaller from bigger fraction. So the two known fractions are 1 upon 2 and 1 upon 6. How will we understand which fraction is bigger between the two? We can take a diagram for this. Suppose I am taking a circle. Okay. Now follow the denominator. Here it is 2. That means each figure will be divided into 2 equal parts. So we can divide it into 2 equal parts in such way. And in numerator it is 1 indicates between the two parts only one part will be shaded. So we can shade this part or this part, any one of the two parts. Okay. So we can represent this figure by 1 upon 2. Similarly, you have to take the same circle, and here in denominator it is 6. This 6 indicates we have to divide this figure by 6 equal parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay. Among which in numerator it is 1, that indicates only one part will be shaded. Any one among 6 will be shaded. Now we can easily compare which part is bigger between the two. Definitely 1 upon 2. Okay. Let us check by taking the LCM of its denominator also. Here from figure we have already got 1 upon 2 greater than 1 upon 6. Now we'll take the LCM of its denominator, that is 2 and 6. So 2 ones are 2, 2 threes are 6, 3 1 1. So for LCM we are getting 2 into 3 into 1 into 1, that means 2 into 3, simply 6. Okay. Now we have to make both the denominator same. In first one fraction, in denominator it is 2. So which number should we have to take so as to get 6? 3 definitely. So 1 upon 2 can also be written as by multiplying both numerator and denominator by 3. So the answer comes 3 upon 6. For the first fraction we are getting 3 upon 6. That means half equals to 3 upon 6. Now for the second fraction. In second fraction in denominator it is 6. So which number should we have to take so as to get 6? Simply 1. If we multiply both numerator and denominator of 1 upon 6 by 1, we'll get 1 upon 6 itself. Okay. Now you can easily compare which fraction is bigger between the two. The first one is, I am writing again, the first one is 1 upon 2 equal to 3 upon 6, and the second one is 1 upon 6. Here both the denominators are same. For these whose numerator's value is greater, the fraction will also be greater. So clearly this fraction will be greater than this. Okay. Now for this case, that means the first fraction is given, then minus sign, then the unknown fraction, that means the fraction we have to find here. In that case, we have to subtract smaller from bigger. That means we have to subtract 1 upon 6 from 1 upon 2. So 1 upon 2 can also be written as 3 upon 6. That I have already solved here. So for LCM this will be 6. Numerator 3 minus 1, that comes 2 upon 6. So either we can take 2 upon 6 simply, or 2 ones are 2, 2 threes are 6. We can also take 1 upon 3 here. Both are correct. Okay. Only one sum, that is B of question number 4, will be done by yourself. Now we move to the next question. Now see the question number 5. Complete the addition subtraction box. And the box is given here. Fractions are given. We have to complete the blank spaces. And if we move row wise, we have to add them up. Here it is indicated that if we move row wise, we have to add them up. And if we move column wise, we have to subtract them. Okay. Now, if we start adding, if we move row wise at first, that means we have to add 2 upon 3 plus 4 upon 3. So, same denominator, we can easily solve them. So, 4 plus 2 comes 6 upon 3. So, 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6. That means 2 upon 1, that means simply 2. So, in this box, the value will be 2. Okay. Now, for the second one, that is, if we move row wise, 1/3 plus 2/3. Here also both the denominators are same. So we can easily solve it. So 3 upon 3. After reduction, we'll get simply 1. Okay. Now, if we move column wise, first column, second column, and one more column, we have got this one. Okay. Now for the first column, we have to subtract them. So 2 upon 3 minus 1 upon 3, both the denominator are same here. So 3 and 2 minus 1, that means 1 upon 3 for this box. Now for the second column, first one is 4 upon 3 and second minus 2 upon 3. Here also both the denominator are same, so we can solve it very easily. 4 minus 2 comes 2, so 2 upon 3. This will be the answer. Now for the third column, we can see that first one is 2 and second one is 1. 2 minus 1 comes 1. So here the value will be 1. So this is a complete box, and question number B of 5 will be your homework. You will try at home. Now we move to question number 6. Now question number 6. A piece of wire 7 upon 8 meter long broke into 2 pieces. One piece was 1 upon 4 meter long. How long is the other piece? I am repeating again. A piece of wire 7 upon 8 meter long broke into 2 pieces. One piece was 1 upon 4 meter long. How long is the other piece? So, I am drawing at first. Suppose this is the wire which is 7 upon 8 meter long. The entire wire is 7 upon 8 meter long. Broke into 2 pieces. One piece was 1 upon 4 meter long. Suppose the first one piece is this. This is 1 upon 4 meter long. How long is the other piece? That means we have to find this part only. So if we take the total wire as AB and this part is AC, how will you get BC? This part AC means the one piece, that is 1 upon 4 meter. So how will you get BC? If we subtract AC or CA from AB, that means if we subtract this part from the entire wire, easily we will get the answer.